I say chicken, you say sandwich. Chicken. Sandwich. That resets it. We're back to normal. None of that ever happened. Well, this is going to be fun.
I had a chicken sandwich for lunch.
Well, it's good to be here, man. I really am happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, and Charlie's happy. Charlie, why don't you sit up on the chair? Charlie, come sit up on the chair. Jump up. I'm gonna get a chair for Charlie. Yeah, we've been doing good. We've been going all over the country the last few months since it started getting back out on tour again. Jump up. Every time we do a show, I make sure the club goes out and gets one of these lazy boy chairs for her, and she never sits in it, but I still ask the club to get the chair, and I've determined that means that I'm an asshole. But no, she's doing good though. She's having fun. We've just like they're probably her like 50th show or something like that. We were just in Buffalo, Syracuse, Rochester. We're hitting all the hot spots. Things are going good for me. I'm doing real good. Things are going good. Yeah, just because I left Los Angeles doesn't mean like I'm retiring from show business or something. I just wanted to get out of Los Angeles, you know. And I moved back to Canada, and it's weird because people in Canada they'll say to me, "Why'd you come back to Canada?" And I'm a proud Canadian, you know. I start to be like, "What are you talking about? Why'd I come back to Canada? It's nice up here." And they're like, "Oh, you were in Los Angeles," and then I realized like they really have this sort of built-up idea in their head of Los Angeles being some mystical and magical place from the movies and television, you know. And I say to them, man, you've been to Los Angeles and you think it's so great down there. It's basically just Buffalo with palm trees, you know. It's not a big deal, you know. But no, I left during the worldwide global pandemic. Remember that, the worldwide global pandemic? I was down there. Yeah, oh yeah.
The pandemic.
You don't like the worldwide global pandemic? I can say. Yeah. Oh, I don't like the worldwide global pandemic. I don't like the worldwide global pandemic. Yeah, no, I didn't like it either, man. It really sucked, you know. I hate worldwide global pandemics. I didn't realize how much I hated them until it happened. And when the worldwide global pandemic happened, I didn't know what to think, but I heard it's a worldwide global pandemic. I took it real seriously. I bet you didn't, but I did. I can tell by the way you reacted that you probably didn't, but I did. I took it really seriously. I know, I think when things bad happen to me, like when things happen, they happen to me, and it's bad, so I always I'm very cautious about things, you know. I don't want to get all political, okay? I don't want to get all political, but I do get cautious when these things happen. Like, when the worldwide global pandemic happened, I heard that, I thought, that sounds pretty bad, you know? It's a pandemic, it's worldwide, it's global, that's two things, and it's worldwide and global, that's crazy, you know? So, that's gotta be extra crazy, you know? So then I was the guy that I started ordering my groceries on Instacart, only when the wind was blowing in the opposite direction. I could look at the van, look at the door, and I'd get all the stuff in, and I'd spray it down with Clorox bleach, and I'd wash it down with my ragu spaghetti sauce bottle, just to get the contagions off of it. And then I videotaped the process of doing this, and I put it on my Instagram, so as a public service, to help my fans, to save some lives, for my fans, so they would say, oh, we should probably spray Clorox bleach on our groceries too, so we can survive this worldwide global pandemic. I thought to myself, this was going to be a real nice thing I was doing for everybody. And then I'd go read the comments on Instagram, and people would say nice things like, you stupid Hollywood piece of shit! Fuck you fucking California, Joe Biden! Go back to Canada, bitch! So I did. I went back to Canada. Realized we were living in a real divided society. Yeah, but before I moved back to Canada, I really was kind of barricaded in my house there for a few months, and I didn't have Charlie yet. Didn't have Charlie yet. So I was, but I needed to, kind of, get out of the house. So I got this van. I got a camper van, and I got Charlie, and I went out into the desert to make videos in the desert for my YouTube channel. Did anybody see the video? That's pretty awesome. There's 11 people. That's pretty cool. we'll build on that. Maybe when you go home tonight, you can watch my YouTube videos of me riding around in the desert with Charlie. You can see Charlie grow up. It's cool. It's one of these camper vans, you know. I drove out to the first day to get in the van, and Charlie, I drove out to the Mexican border of Arizona to this very, extremely beautiful park, protected area called the Cabeza Prieta Wilderness Area, which is a decommissioned section of the former Barry F. Goldwater Air Force Base test range, where they would test bombs during World War II. And you have to sign a release form on the Barry F. Goldwater Air Force Base Test Range website that says if you step on an unexploded bomb, you won't sue the U.S. government, which I figured was a given. And I wanted to go, so I went on the website, I signed, and I went. And Charlie and I, we drove out there, the most beautiful place you've ever seen. The most beautiful place you've ever seen. The Cabeza Prieta Wilderness Area. And we're driving through the desert, and we're just driving for miles and miles on this dirt road, rough roads, you know, and then we get to this sign just on the road. There's a sign that says, danger, human smuggling, drug smuggling, do not travel alone. And I look at Charlie, we're good. We drive another, 20 miles or something, deeper and deeper and deeper into the desert. We get to the Mexican border. I set up camp, I make a fire, we make some food, we take some pictures, I play my guitar. We watch the sunset, we watch the sunrise, I make some food, I hang out with Charlie, I take some pictures, I eat some food, I watch the sunset, I watch the sunrise. This goes on for 5 days, it's the most beautiful place, so relaxing, all alone, didn't see another human being for 5 days. And then one morning I'm sitting there, and in the distance, driving from Mexico directly towards us through the desert, not even on a road, is this pickup truck. It's coming right at us, and I'm thinking this isn't very good. I get in the car, I close the door, Charlie and I were barricaded in there. I closed the curtain, okay, and now I'm peering out through a little crack in the curtain. Okay, I just turned 50 years old, I'm hiding. I'm looking up through this curtain. It's a nice van, it's got a curtain and everything. It's a nice van. It's a nice van. And the truck comes right towards us, and then it stops right in front of us, and there's 4 gentlemen in there with cowboy hats. They're all holding rifles like this. I'm holding rifles like this, and they're looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just thinking, man, this is not good. And they're right there, and I'm thinking, man, look what I've just turned 50, and if my 6th grade teacher could see me now, she'd be like, yeah, that's about right. That's what
What the fuck?
Pretty much what I figured you'd be doing at 50, living in a van in the desert, hiding.